I'll still introduce myself again. And myself and my husband in 2014, we decided to start Divas of Color for the purpose of celebrating women. You know, women of color are happening all over the place. It looks as if the issues concerning the woman of color has been shoved underneath. You know, women and women of color in particular, ethnic women, are not really being, you know, remembered. So we really need to celebrate ourselves. We really need to talk about what we do and also upgrade ourselves. Most importantly, upgrade ourselves so that we will be able to compete, because the world is, you know, is just going very quickly. Everything is changing every day. So we really need to update our knowledge, our confidence, and, you know, the skills that we need so that we can actually succeed. That is all what Divas of Color is all about. Opportunity to connect with the right people, opportunity to tell your story, opportunity to build yourself, build your skills, and opportunity to, you know, be you and the better you as well. So today we're going to start off with one of our partners for today, who is the CEO of Send D to Mobile Top Up. You know, he will tell you more about that, and you know, yeah, he has a lot to say about that. Then after him, we have Trishna Baradia, who is, you know, she calls herself the accidental leader. She will tell you why later. And we have Dr. Andrea Taylor Cummins, who will also be talking on multitasking and effective scheduling for female entrepreneurs. I know that men, you're not excluded. Whatever she says here now, you can still, you know, gain something from there. And we have Pabej Ali, who will be speaking on mindset of a leader. Then we're going to have a short break after Pabej so that we can network and talk to these, you know, exhibitors, encourage them, buy from them, and let's support ourselves. So we're going to be having next, after the short break, we'll have the Universal Hair to Excel, one of our partners and exhibitors there. She will be coming up here to tell us why her brand is different from anyone else. And then we have the CEO, Emeka Anyanwu, will be coming on board to tell us of principles of problem solving, how he has been solving the problems when, you know, when things get tough with the business. What do we do? So he'll be talking more on all those. And we have Olutayo Arikawe. She's not yet here. She'll be speaking on how to optimize your potentials and realize your dream. And we have V. Roberts. She's still not here. She'll be talking on digital marketing, stepping out boldly. She's a marketing guru. You'll get to meet her. She'll be explaining a lot more and giving out a lot of tips. So if you're an entrepreneur, you have a lot to learn from her. And we have Jenny Russell, who is my pelvic floor conditioning expert. Is she there? She's one of our partners and exhibiting. She will be, you know, telling us about how to condition. As women, we need to have our pelvic floors, you know, intact and working fine, because we wear a lot of high heels. Myself, you know, I was telling somebody, I don't know, my hips and things are, you know, are caving in. So we really need to condition those areas. Then after her, immediately we'll have another break and networking, and we have our lunch. Item 7. If you're from Nigeria, you know item 7. Once is item 7 is food. Yeah, so we'll have our lunch at that time, and then network more, and that's, you know, a longer time for us to network, get to meet each other. I encourage people, when you come to my event, in fact, once somebody comes to my event, I must know you in person. So I want you to know somebody in person, not just on Facebook and Twitter and all that. Try to meet somebody, try to introduce yourself. Whatever you do, there's somebody here who you need to connect with for you to get to the next level. So all the people we have here are professionals in their area. So please, feel free. No you know, no nerves. Everybody's relaxed. I like my events to be calm and, you know, warm and welcoming and familiar. Be familiar with everybody. There's nothing to hide. I'm open, you know. Then after that, we have Dish. Dish has come from the US, and I picked her up yesterday, and by the time I finished, it was so late. Then I had to do some things and ended up waking up by 2 a.m. So Dish will yeah, so Dish will be talking to us on No More Broken Records and how to transform your life, you know, from the words that you speak. She's going to be talking more from her books. She is two of her books that she's written on those topics. And then we have Shahara Wright. Then this is the one I love. At this point, if you don't please me, I'm not going to pick you. Yeah. So we're going to pick few people at random who will give their elevator pitch. Be ready. Be ready. It might be you. Yep. Now, and we have my own lady, my purple lady. Yeah. She's more like personal to me because from when we started, she's been with us. All Divas of Color events, she's either exhibiting or she's launching her book or she's speaking or she's just attending. So give it up to her. Burel Kakoni, she'll be speaking on how to become a be more and do more kind of lady. And this will be mostly from her book that she launched on Divas of Color in March. And then finally, but not the least, she's not yet here as well, Juliet Okoye, who will be doing her PhD scholarly presentation. She'll be giving us a peek into her PhD work project that she's doing. So she'll be speaking on, he said, an interpretative a study of women's experience of menopause, focusing on the relationship between women's health and their ability to pursue and succeed in any career. That's what she'll be speaking on. Yeah, I can't forget this. I need to thank all our partners, for this conference, both our exhibitors and our media partners who have been helping us to, put the word out there, spread the word so that people hear about Divas of Color. We have the Kerak here from Evlon, they're here exhibiting. We have Jenny Russell, we have Universal Hair to Excel, we have Sandy too, and we have Hair by Jory and Africanist magazine. And yeah, and today's event has been made possible by Fonte Rights Limited, which is the mother company of Divas of Color, the sponsors, and C-Hub magazine. And those, the couple there, thank you. My name is Faustina Anyanwu, and I'm a media and publishing entrepreneur or mompreneur. I'm a co-founder and chief editor of C-Hub magazine, Pearl Woman magazine, Fonte Rice Publishing. We publish books. We have Dr. Kim is also one of our authors. Her book is there. It's still selling. In fact, it's one of the best books I have read, not because we published it. It's just like a gift that she left for us. She was in her hospital bed when she wrote that book. So you need to see it. Then Divas of Color hosting the event today, and MBWPR and branding agency. So all these are what we do. And I can tell you, we've built all of these brands from social media. When we started in 2012, like I said earlier, we had only £100. And when I say £100, my husband was still going to school. He was reading law. He's an engineer. He's a chemical engineer, but he read law here. So we were struggling. I was struggling with the children, with the babies, and all my babies are CS. So sometimes my husband would go to work, and I would just, it was too much. So we decided to do something. We decided to do the business that I wanted to do, because I wanted to really be in the media. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm passionate about. I love writing. When I was like about 6, 7, 8 years, I used to talk too much, but when I got to about my teen age, I shut down. I couldn't talk. I became so withdrawn. I don't know why, and all those things that I used to talk about, I started writing them. All my expressions were coming through my writing. So that was when I started embracing media, writing, poetry, all those things. So I used to express myself so much. Now, from doing these things, we've met so many people, so many personalities, so many places we've been to. I've interviewed the first black police officer in this country. I've interviewed, what's her name? Donna Kine, the nursing director here, and so many other people, and people keep on coming. That's Wisnelis, who is, he's also a champion. He's a movie, and all those things. Now, what is social media? People think that social media is where people gossip. Well, social media is there for you for whatever you want it for. Whatever you want social media for, that's what social media is going to be for you. And people have a lot of negative things to say about social media. But I tell people, look, if your life, walking on the street or living your normal life is negative, that means social media is negative, because it's just the same thing. Imagine yourself going to the shop. Some people are window shopping, some people are shopping, some people are just standing by, some people are just talking. You need to identify where you belong and what you need from these people. Imagine yourself as a shop owner, and so many people are all around in the shopping mall. You need to find a way to convert these people to your clients or to your customers to buy from you. That is just what social media is. Use your mind and picture yourself in a shopping mall and equate it to social media. Then you'll be able to start sieving out and knowing what to do with it. Then be strategic. There's been a lot of talks about strategy, how to be strategic, because you have to focus on what you want to get from it. Then your content is key, and that's what I've been saying since. The message you're sending out defines your brand. That is what people are going to connect you with. Like when I said Virgin Media, we quickly said Richard Branson. So the things that you say is going to define who you are, your brand, and that's what people are going to take from you. And that's the kind of people you're going to connect or attract to yourself or to your brand. Also engage with the people, and this is the very important one, your profile space. Make good use of your profile space. We are not Coca-Cola, you're not Nike. We are all small businesses, small brands coming up. So that's your social media profile should be your 2 minutes or 1 minute elevator pitch. Put out the right information, because that's the first thing people are going to visit when they come on your profile. They want to use it to know who you are. There are some people who want to connect with me. I go to their profile to check, who is this? And you say, I'm a dog lover, I'm a smoker, I'm this. What has this got to do with me? And I won't accept you. Case closed. So you need to put out, who are you? Who are you targeting? Who do you want to connect with you? That is what you're going to define with that small space you have on your social media profile. Then you have to also protect your brand by responding to the feedbacks that you're getting. There was last year when we had CA awards. So some of the people who were nominated, we are not attending. So we made a decision, we made a business decision and said, any winner who doesn't attend, we are not going to print their plaque. So we did that. So when they now won and wanted to have the plaque, we told them, no, you have to pay for us to print and package and send your plaque. So, and we made it was a genuine, message that we put out. So this particular lady, she went on Twitter and started to blackmail us or something like that. She started tweeting, oh, See Magazine is charging for awards. I quickly put out a press release. I said, and we put exactly what we sent her on email in the public domain, and we shut her down. We protected our brand. We are not taking money from anybody. We are not doing anything illegal. We have to follow a particular policy, and we have to put it out there.